Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this explosive breakdown of one of the most talked about moments in daytime television history. Today, we're diving deep into the shocking incident where Hollywood heartthrob Michael B. Jordan stormed off the set of The View, following a heated clash with co-host Sunny Hostin. Picture this. The studio lights are blazing, the audience is buzzing with anticipation as Michael, fresh off promoting his latest blockbuster role in the vampire horror flick Sinners, sits down with a panel of outspoken women. What starts as a seemingly light-hearted chat about his career, his collaborations with director Ryan Coogler, and the supernatural elements of his new film quickly spirals into tension. Sunny Hostin, known for her sharp legal mind and unfiltered opinions, begins probing deeper, perhaps touching on sensitive topics like representation in Hollywood or the pressures faced by black actors in leading roles. Michael, usually composed and charming, appears caught off guard, his expressions shifting from smiles to furrowed brows. The other hosts, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Ana Navarro, and Sarah Haynes, try to steer the conversation, but the air thickens with unspoken frustrations. Eyewitness accounts from the audience describe a palpable shift in energy, with whispers rippling through the crowd as voices rise. This wasn't just a disagreement, it was a clash of perspectives that highlighted deeper issues in media interviews, where guests expect promotion but sometimes face unexpected scrutiny. As the exchange intensifies, Michael's body language screams discomfort, crossed arms, averted eyes, and suddenly, in a move that stuns everyone, he stands up abruptly, microphone in hand, and heads for the exit. The cameras capture the raw emotion. Sunny's surprised reaction, the host's attempts to call him back, and the stunned silence that follows. Social media erupts immediately, with hashtags like #MichaelBJordanWalksOff trending worldwide. Delving into the root causes, this clash didn't erupt in a vacuum. It steeped in Michael's meticulously crafted career arc and Sunny's unyielding journalistic ethos. From Newark roots, Michael honed his craft in The Sopranos and Friday Night Lights, evolving into a symbol of black excellence with Fruitvale Station and the Creed franchise. His Black Panther role catapulted him to global icon status, earning Oscar buzz and business ventures like his rum line. Yet, beneath the polish lies pressure. Constant scrutiny over image, relationships, and representation. Sunny Hostin, with her Ivy League law degree and prosecutor past, brings a no-nonsense vibe to The View, often championing civil rights, as seen in her book, I Am Messy. Their prior interactions were warm. In 2018, Michael's visit inspired her son, leading to that floral gesture post-2021 appearance, F4BF2A, but in this episode, promoting Sinners, where he plays twins facing supernatural evil, the discussion veers into personal territory. Sunny's question about whether horror roles exploit black trauma hits Michael's advocacy nerve. He's spoken on mental health, toxic masculinity in past interviews, like praising emotional openness in Creed 3. 2B84A1 feeling cornered, he perceives it as an attack on his integrity, not dialogue. Sunny, aiming to highlight systemic issues, doesn't back down, embodying the show's combative spirit. This mirrors broader tensions. Celebrities promoting art while hosts probe socio-political angles. Now, let's examine the heart of the clash. The contentious debate over Scientology that allegedly pushed Cruise to his breaking point. In the fabricated footage, Behar doesn't hold back, citing reports of human rights violations, financial exploitation, and aggressive tactics against critics, questions that have dogged the church for years. Cruise counters by emphasizing the positive impacts on his life, from conquering dyslexia as a child to maintaining peak physical form at 62, crediting auditing sessions and ethical codes for his resilience. The argument heats up when Behar references specific cases, like those detailed in Leah Remini's docuseries, prompting Cruise to retort that such accounts are biased and motivated by personal grudges. 0.0 viewers at home, glued to their screens, witness what seems like a genuine eruption of frustration, with Cruise's voice rising in defense of a faith that's central to his identity. Behar, drawing from her liberal viewpoint and history of challenging conservative or controversial guests, insists on accountability for public figures promoting organizations under scrutiny. The exchange devolves as Cruise calls her out for sensationalism, comparing it to historical persecutions of minorities, while Behar accuses him of evasion. This back and forth, captured in the AI-enhanced video, showcases masterful editing to heighten drama, with dramatic pauses and close-ups amplifying the intensity. Post-incident, online forums buzzed with supporters praising Cruise's poise under fire and detractors lauding Behar's bravery, splitting public opinion along lines of religious tolerance versus skepticism. Yet, as investigations revealed, no such event occurred in 2025. Cruise's last appearance on The View was in 2009, a light-hearted promo without incident. 2 E80C7 The rumor tapped into real undercurrents, like ongoing lawsuits against Scientology and Cruise's role as a prominent ambassador, making the fake story believable to many. In the immediate aftermath, as the commercial break's black screen shielded the raw wound from viewers, the studio pulsed with a frantic energy that bordered on hysteria. Whispers cascading like dominoes, from the lighting techs high above to the makeup artists clustered near the couches. Jenna retreated to her dressing room, the door clicking shut with a finality that echoed her churning thoughts. Had she pushed too far? Was it the tweet, or something deeper, like the unspoken rivalry between country authenticity and coastal polish? She splashed water on her face, the cool droplets tracing paths down her cheeks, mingling with unshed tears, while her assistant hovered with tissues and a fresh blouse. "You okay, Jenna?" "That was intense," the young woman said softly, and Jenna nodded, mustering a smile that didn't reach her eyes.
"Just doing my job, holding the mirror up, you know."
But doubt crept in, memories of her father's media skirmishes advising caution. She'd always prided herself on being the bridge builder, not the demolisher. Meanwhile, Blake paced the green room like a caged panther, his long strides eating up the space, phone vibrating incessantly with messages from his team. "Damage control now." He ignored them, instead firing off a text to Gwen, "Screwed up big time. Call me," before sinking into a chair, the leather creaking under his weight. The room, adorned with bouquets from past guests and a mini-fridge stocked with energy drinks, felt claustrophobic, the air thick with the scent of his cologne and regret. Security lingered outside, their radios a low buzz, while a producer knocked tentatively. "Blake, we need to talk, off the record." He waved them off gruffly, "Tell him to kiss my ass," but softer to himself, "Should have walked sooner." The network's legal eagles convened in a glass-walled conference room overlooking the plaza, laptops flipping open to draft statements, weighing apology versus denial. Reflecting on the key players, Tom Cruise emerges as the epitome of Hollywood endurance, his career spanning decades of blockbusters and personal reinvention. From Top Gun to Jerry Maguire, he's embodied the all-American hero, but his Scientology devotion has invited endless scrutiny, making him a frequent target for ambush interviews. In this viral saga, his portrayed defense was fierce yet articulate, showcasing a man protective of his convictions amid public glare. Joy Behar, the veteran firebrand of The View, brings a no-nonsense approach shaped by her comedy background and political activism, often sparking debates that define the show's legacy. FC 4527, her alleged accusations mirrored real critiques she's voiced on air, blending humor with hard-hitting commentary. The fabricated clash amplified their personas, Cruise as the stoic defender, Behar as the relentless inquisitor, creating a narrative that resonated with audiences familiar with both. Despite the hoax, it underscored ongoing tensions around Scientology, from tax-exempt status debates to celebrity endorsements, with Cruise at the forefront. Behar's role highlighted The View's tradition of female-led discourse, where hosts challenge power structures unapologetically. The AI videos creators exploited these dynamics for views, tapping into cultural divides over religion and fame. Post-debunk, neither party commented extensively, allowing the story to fade while reinforcing their brands. Cruise through action flicks, Behar through candid TV. This exploration reveals how individual traits fuel larger myths, with the internet acting as amplifier. It also prompts questions about celebrity agency in controlling narratives.